的成败，往往取决于几个关键的决胜点，胜负就在毫厘之间。如今，球迷、球员、教练、媒体动动手指便能获取实时分析。SAP Tennis Analytics 拉近每一个人与比赛的距离，每一局、每个盘、每一场比赛，尽在直接观察。
各位网球爱好者，大家下午好。So a very good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen. 今天是我们的2019深圳公开赛的最后一个比赛日，在收官之日呢，中央球场如期上演的是2场决赛。第一场呢是女子单打，紧接着是在我们的单打颁奖典礼之后要上演的就是女子双打的决赛。所以我们希望跟大家在此度过美好的网球之日。So today, as scheduled, as promised to be an action-packed, exciting tennis day, we certainly wish everybody a great day here with tennis action involved. 好，我们在比赛开始之前，还是首先要明确促成我们赛事取得成功的各方，其中包括了中国网球协会 CTA、深圳市文体旅游局 IMG 以及 CCTV IMG。另外，我们还要鸣谢龙岗区文体旅游局、佳兆业文体、红金地体育、Kaiser 佳兆业以及金地集团 Jamdale。另外，我们还要鸣谢 Crown Plaza、爱奇艺体育、Erki 鸿星尔克以及 Life Fitness 利剑、Unix 尤尼克斯。另外，我们还要感谢海德以及康师傅为我们的赞助。好，朋友们，我们今天的比赛马上就要开始了，请大家抓紧就座，并且请大家在比赛期间呢，把手机放震动或静音上，在比赛期间不要来回的走动，更不要大声的喧哗。我们一会儿就开启我们今天下午的2场决赛，谢谢。好，朋友们，女子单打的决赛现在正式上演。首先，让我们以热烈的掌声请出来自美国的选手李斯克。Ladies and gentlemen, let's warmly welcome from the United States, Alison Riske. 接下来，让我们以同样热烈的掌声，请出本次大赛的头号种子，来自白俄罗斯的萨巴伦卡。Folks, let's also warmly welcome from Belarus, the top seed of the tournament, Aryna Sabalenka. 好，我们
Aryna, Sabalenka, and Alison Riske have had success in China before. Sabalenka winning a big title in Wuhan just a few months ago, and Riske claiming her lone title in the Tianjin in 2014. Well, she's opting to kick that big ball to the stands, Sabalenka, rather than toss it into the crowd. One of the players will land another title in China today because they're meeting in the final of the Shenzhen Open. Perhaps it's not a surprise these two are in the finale. Sabalenka is the top seed after all, after a sparkling 2018 season, while Riske has featured in 2 previous finals in Shenzhen. She'll be hoping it's a case of a third time lucky in the Shenzhen finale in 2019. I'm Ravi, thank you very much for your company. It's been a week where the weather has played a part. 2 matches for both players today. That was because it rained a couple of days ago, and organizers opted to play the 2-1 on Saturday rather than on the Friday. Both these players advancing very comfortably in their semifinal matches earlier today.
Can we take a photo with him first, please? On both sides, thank you.
All right, photo call. Let's use the cameras, the video cameras, to see this moment. Thank you. And turn around, please, ladies, together with Mr. Gao. Once again, thank you.
Couple pictures before the coin toss.
Okay, just 2 things reminder. One is for the Hawkeye who like to challenge, stop immediately, especially during rally and between serve. Make it quick. And we have a TV changeovers. Please wait for me to call time. And shot clock. Any questions? No? Would you like to call Alison? Heads? Okay, please. Good. That's heads. Your call. Receive. Good luck, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. 好，我们谢谢高总。Thank you. Thanks to
Riske, who won the toss, he's lucky to receive for when this final gets underway. The final of the Shenzhen Open in 2019 that features the top seed Aryna Sabalenka from Belarus and the American Alison Riske at the Shenzhen Longyan Sports Center. Talking about these players having to do the double duty today. Their semifinals were played earlier today. Sabalenka going through in straight sets in around 1 hour and 5 minutes over Wang Yafun, and Riske advancing courtesy of a retirement in the second set. A set and 1-love, 6-1 against Vera Zvonareva, who had a hip issue. He spent around 35 minutes on court, a bit more than that, so you just figure in this one, because these two advanced pretty comfortably, and this not a consideration in terms of how to play long matches earlier today. There are the numbers from Sabalenka. They are considering numbers 20 years of age. See the ranking of number 13. It will be at number 11 after Shenzhen, no matter what happens today in the finals. So she'll match that career high, bidding for a 3rd title, following successes in New Haven, and then after that in Wuhan. Part of a fabulous campaign last season where she made 10 quarterfinals or better. Sabalenka has shown that she can play on different surfaces, making one of those finals on clay in Lugano. And overall, this is final number 6 for her. It's her path to get to the final, and only just the 1-set loss. In fact, was in more danger than that against Tatiana Maria. Was down 3-love in the second set, so down a set, 3-love. After that, though, it's virtually one-way traffic. She's really cruised. Yes, there was a retirement win against Maria Sharapova, and we wish her a speedy recovery going to the Australian Open. And then in the match earlier today, in the semifinals, her opponent Wang Yafun had a bit of a leg issue, had some long matches this week. Wang, who was the player from China, went furthest in the draw, but to take nothing away from Sabalenka, her ball striking in today's match yesterday against Sharapova was spot on. Excellent numbers in the win over Wang. 28 years of age is Riske, 62 is her ranking, but that's going to climb after Shenzhen, and in fact not be too far away from that career high ranking of number 36 she set in 2017. One title to her name in Tianjin 2014 when she beat Belinda Bencic. First staging of that event in Tianjin, with one of Sabalenka's finals previously played in Tianjin. She started off with a bang, taking out the number 3 seed and one of the hottest players to end last season, Wang Qiang, who was the highest ranked of the players in China. 6-3, 6-3, had to come from behind to beat Aryna Rodina in the second round. Had to come from a breakdown in the first set to take out Aryna Riske, and then unblemished today in terms of games lost against the hampered Sabalenka. Had a long one yesterday, resumption of her quarterfinal against Veronika Kudermetova, and then had a late finish as well because she had a double semifinal to play. Maybe that was a factor as well. It's a familiar face on the circuit, and the players will have the use of Hawkeye. 3 unsuccessful challenges allowed per set, one more because of tie breaks, and no change to that particular rule. And the warmest it's been in Shenzhen this week, 22 degrees Celsius. That's 70 plus Fahrenheit. All spread of rain maybe later in the day, but we expect to get through this final unscathed. Big pot for the winner. Take home and prize money, $163,000. One of the bigger internationals on the circuit. Ranking points to gain also. It's going to be a second meeting between these players. First one coming last season on the clay, qualifying in Rome. That was won by Sabalenka.
1 minute.
Seeing a few serves from Sabalenka, the ability to generate 3 points on that serve. Just those huge weapons she has on the baseline. After a match against Sabalenka, Riske was looking forward to this matchup.
30 seconds.
She said it's going to be a battle against the Sabalenka. It's going to be, in her words, brutal. She's playing big tennis right now. She's had an amazing last 12 months. That is true, amazing last 12 months indeed. If you look at what she's done in the rankings, Sabalenka, well, let's start off 2 seasons ago, ending at around 150 in the world, then going to 78, and then last season, the jump from 78 to 11.
And the warm-up time.
More up and down for Riske. But for her as well, a super start, another one in Shenzhen.
Present Aryna Sabalenka to serve. Ready, play.
It is the top seed, Aryna Sabalenka, who will begin against Alison Riske. There are plenty of those winners earlier today against the Wang Yefun. In a 6-2, 6-1 victory, 30 winners, just the 15 unforced errors. Averaging around 2 winners per game then. And not many of those double faults either from Sabalenka. Did hit a few last season inside the top 10 in double faults, but also well inside the top 10 in aces. Points won behind the first serve. Now we have one more. Points won behind the first serve. It's a very nice, smooth service action on the serve. devastating that forehand with a curl, inside in, moving away from the opponent. Saw an umbrella in the stands.
Game Sabalenka.
A hold for Sabalenka. Hopefully we don't see any more umbrellas. Rain, stay away. In that match in Rome, as we look at the serves, the points won behind the first serve, almost 80% for Sabalenka. And Wang didn't play a bad match at all. 6-3, 1-6, 6-3 to Sabalenka in the Rome qualies.
Alison,
really
Riske to serve.
not much of a difference at all. First serve points won slightly more by Sabalenka. There were more second serve points won by Riske, and they actually finished equal in points won. That's a good start. On serve for Riske. She likes to be aggressive from the back of the court. Riske, take the ball early, take away time from her opponents, but also can move well. The difference in that match in Rome, the turning point came early in the third set. Sabalenka was able to save a break point in the first game and then broke in the next one for 2-love and rode that lead to victory. We just caught a glimpse of her coach, the former men's pro, former top 20, Dmitry Kirsanov. He was a power player like Sabalenka. Pace from Sabalenka, but also good margins from Sabalenka. You think about the success and the progress she has made. Much more consistent from the baseline, and as she said, shot selection has been better, not trying to hit the very, very big winners early in rallies. Ooh. Oh, she played that point to perfection. Had the ball that she wanted also. It's going to be important for Riske to hang with Sabalenka early, you feel. Break chance straight away for the 20-year-old. Really good serve from Riske. She took the pace off. As a result, Sabalenka was out in front on the return. No mistake made.
Advantage, Riske.
Had time, courtesy of the net cord. And despite going over the highest part of the net, made no mistake. launch that was. Seemingly in a difficult position, Riske. Talk about turning the defense into attack. Exhale from Riske as she saves the break chance. Speaking of how well she's played in China in the past, Riske. This is her 7th final. 5 of them have come in China. On the first one, she played in Tianjin, beating Belinda Bencic in straight sets. Since then, harder going. She's lost 5 consecutive finals, and all of them in straight sets. Slightly astray there, the backhand. Her opponents in the Shenzhen finals, 2016, Iga Radwanska, and then 2017, Katerina Siniakova. They'd go on to meet again in the last season Fed Cup final. Well, you can understand why Riske was moving in after hitting her previous ball, because it was a well-struck ball right into the corner. But the reply staying low. Credit Sabalenka there for getting the ball back in play. Certainly was not the worst second serve. She fought it off. It turned out to be a deep return from Riske, then had a bit more time, but still she's moving back well behind the baseline. Had to generate her own power, and she was able to do that. And now she has 2 break chances.
30-40.
Lovely serve into the body. She was a regular in saving break chances last season in Sabalenka. Inside the top 5. But on a double fault, she is broken. And it is Alison Riske who has an early break advantage in this final. the early advantage in this final to Alison Riske, who leads the top seed Aryna Sabalenka 2-1 after breaking in the last game. No matter the juncture of matches, often see that, don't we? Talking about how the match in Rome turned early in the third. One player saving a break chance and then breaking. Well, same thing happened in the last two games. It seems like from the baseline, Sabalenka is really able to do anything in terms of changing direction, be it going down the lines, striking cross court. Has an opening in this game. She's accustomed to taking those balls early. Riske. Right into the corner. Good scampering from Riske. I haven't seen that kind of frustration from Sabalenka since the first round. Just long.
Game Riske. Riske leads 3-1.
Don't think she decided to challenge in the end. Sabalenka. It's Riske who consolidates 3-1 in this first set. When she was down a set in 3 love to Tatiana Maria in the first round, she really turned it around. Sabalenka only lost 6 more points in the second set. And Maria only won 2 second serve points in the second and third set combined. Fairly routine over Katerina Alexandrova in the second round, 6-3, 6-3. Again, all over the second serves. Alexandrova winning 8 second serve points. And in the last 2 wins over Sharapova and Wong, she saved 11 of 12 break chances.
30-15.
That time Sabalenka using the short serve in the box, and this time Riske was out in front on the forehand. A couple of game points for Sabalenka just to steady in this first set. Gets a hold. She was looking for Sabalenka.
Miss Sabalenka has requested your coach.
And keeps it close in this first set, 3-2.
Riske leads 3-2.
Она будет бороться, сопротивляться. Ты мух тоже с одного удара не убьешь. Надо чуть побольше терпения иметь, надо побольше запасов. Можешь играть активно. Если ты видишь, что она что-то делает, ну прям излюбленное, подумай, можешь ли ты как-то вообще от этого заставить ее уйти от этого? Как, если ты чувствуешь, что она остро кроссами играет, то понятно, тогда заставляю ее играть линии. Если ты чувствуешь, что кроссы у нее не такие опасные, может быть, наоборот, самой поиграть по линиям, запасам, заставить ее что-то поменять. Но в целом, как бы, просто оставайся в розыгрыше, просто придется тебе поработать, попотеть. Без этого никуда. Поэтому не жди, что он тебе будет что-то дарить. Если он подарит, это бонус. Выходи, каждое очко готовься, что это будет просто, таракани бега. Поэтому поменьше эмоций, не надо ничего, не загоняйся. Просто продолжай бороться изо всех сил. Да.
Time.
Alison Riske bidding for a second title. And she's made a good start in this final against Aryna Sabalenka, holding a break lead. Turning that rally around, Riske. Certainly more spin on those forehands from Sabalenka. Actually good depth as well, but when Riske had the one chance to really turn around the rally, she did. Oh, difficult chance because the ball came at her quickly. Sabalenka, who was chatting to Tursunov at the change of ends. Started working together during the grass court swing last year, first on trial, then permanent. That after Tursunov had worked with Elena Vesnina. Her mom is Vesnina. Congratulations to her. But after that double fault, it's going to the back of the court, wanting to reset before this point. And that's a big one after big 30 up, 30 left, 30 all now. set did the job for Riske. Opening up the court with that serve and then putting the backhand into the open space.
Game Riske.
You just see Sabalenka, they're slowing up a little bit on the racket head speed.
Riske leads 4-2.
Going to the net, so 4-2 to Riske. There were 7 Chinese players in the draw in Shenzhen, the most representation from the home nation in Shenzhen, and Riske faced one of them, the highest ranked, Wang Qiang, in the opener. Difficult draw for Wang.
Lovely team.
Who was the number 3 seed, playing somebody like Riske, who's been to finals in Shenzhen. 6-3, 6-3. They traded breaks early until Riske just to gain control. She had to come back from 2-love down in the second. Rally from a set down in her next match against Rodina. 8 for 10 on the break points. Jumped out to early leads in the second and third sets. And in the quarterfinal against Aryna Cristea, she was down 5-3 in the first set, Riske, before turning it around and then getting that retirement win in the semifinals. Love 15 in this game. Would she have thought about that return on the last point? Riske, the one at love 15. Ball did get up high. Do just sense a bit of frustration from Sabalenka. First use of the drop shot from Sabalenka. Well, she's around a yard behind the baseline. Sabalenka hitting that drop shot just increased the degree of difficulty. Slightly heavy-handed on the drop, and the Riske there was in there plenty of time. Looking for a double break advantage with Riske. Wonderful control on that backhand wing from the American. Needed that first serve.
Advantage.
Sabalenka.
Correction was good.
Overrule from the chair umpire. And Sabalenka knew it. She's not challenging.
Advantage, Sabalenka.
Turns out to be a break for Sabalenka. Excellent return from Riske. So alert on the defensive to repel an off backhand from Riske.
New balls, please. 换球，谢谢。
Gets out of that game from Deuce Sabalenka.
Riske
4-3.
leads.
Regardless of what happens in this final, Alison Riske will find herself back inside the top 50 in the rankings. She's looking good in this final against Sabalenka, showing 4-3. With play like that, what a follow-up. Right off the return. So she'll be at around number 48 now, and if she wins this title just outside the top 40, and that'll be getting ever closer to her career best of number 36 in 2017. Change of racket for Sabalenka. Bit of a tough end to last season for Riske. Lost her last 4 matches. It was a good news, kind of bad news week in Tokyo for her because she made the quarterfinals as a qualifier, but then had match points against Karolina Pliskova and suffered a heartbreak loss there. Then didn't win another match the rest of the way, including the Fed Cup final against Siniakova. Wonderful serve. She said she was 2 weeks into her off season before getting the call to play in the final against the Czechs. Never going to be easy in Prague at the O2 Arena. Of course, wasn't going to turn down the chance to play in the Fed Cup final. Wow, she is on song. Is Alison Riske.
Riske leads 5-3.
And as much of the success as she's had on the Asian swing, it's actually a couple of seasons in a row now where it's been kind of tough for her end of the season, because 2017 lost 9 of her last 10 outings. Serving to stay in the first set is Sabalenka. Certainly had every right to try that shot because the space was there, Riske. And she had been making those. She was saying earlier the week in Shenzhen, yeah, you don't have to ask her, no guessing as to when the season starts, where she's going to be playing. It's going to be Shenzhen. Oh, lovely angle.
Sabalenka.
On the forehand pass from Sabalenka. But a big moment is going to be coming up next.
Riske
Riske will be trying to serve out the first set. Alison Riske is indeed trying to close out the first set now. 5-4 against Aryna Sabalenka. Oh, wonderful with her feet there, Riske. Winning the first point, big in this situation. It goes to Riske. Have to wait a little bit for that ball. Maybe it was slightly out in front, but still because she set up so early. Well, what a response that was. Playing inspired tennis. I spoke earlier about Sabalenka and her ability to change directions, not be afraid to vary things from the baseline. See that from Riske. Playing such confident tennis is Alison Riske. And she has 3 set points. It is the first set to Alison Riske. Over the top seed, 6 games to 4.
6 games to 4.
An upset. against an opponent who's playing such good tennis. Riske ends that run of 10 straight losses in terms of sets in
Second
finals.
set.
Riske
Sabalenka
brimming with
2-0.
confidence is the American. That was tough for Riske in terms of those finals and the way they went. Also had some very tough defeats last season. Serve getting up high.
30-11.
And Shenzhen last year, she was up a set on Maria Sharapova at the Australian Open. 2 points away from victory. But was beaten by Kirsten Flipkens. There's a third set loss and a tiebreak to Danielle Collins in the Madrid qualies. That match against Coco Vandeweghe in Den Bosch, where she had 7 match points after, should be said, she saved 3 of them. Then at Wimbledon, 4 match points against Belinda Bencic, the Swiss winning there. U.S. Open, Serrano Cristea led 5-3 in the third. And then those match points against Pliskova. As good of a season as it was for Riske, so could have been even better. Some of those results have turned around. But maybe this is the day where she ends the run of finals loss.
Game Sabalenka.
Important for Sabalenka to hold, and she was able to do so to start the second. Not the worst numbers for Sabalenka, the winners unforced, but look at the numbers, corresponding numbers for Riske. +3 winners unforced. Very good first serve percentage. Maybe the turning point, games number 2 and 3. Sabalenka came out flying, earned the break chance, couldn't take it, and then broke it in the next game.
England.
A little bit rattled is Sabalenka, having lost her first set since the first round in Shenzhen. Good deep volley from Riske, who was on a podcast during the offseason, just talking about those tough losses she's had. Yeah, that sometimes they really can weigh down a player, but then you just never know when things are going to turn around. It could turn around the next week or even the next day, next match. So making Sabalenka hit the extra ball, not for the first time.
Riske.
And whereas Sabalenka has been making those shots, not missing earlier in the tournament, and obviously a lot last year, a few more misses in this one. That fan in the middle of the cap and glasses always comes out to watch Riske in Shenzhen.
15 love.
Leaned into that shorter ball. Well, there was Sabalenka knowing exactly what she wanted to do in the rally, and she is a student of the game. Sabalenka throwing up the higher ball to throw off Riske. She was able to do that, and then attacking on the next ball. It's a good start to this second set for Aryna Sabalenka.
Sabalenka leads 2 games. Time.
Sabalenka has stepped it up in the early going the second set. I will Riske respond. And one thing Tursunov was saying about Sabalenka is that, for a player who's so young, really determined she is to work on the weak parts of her game, or where the weaknesses are. There are many the way she's playing, but yeah, always looking to improve and get better. She was out doing some scouting yesterday, watching the match of Wong and Niculescu ahead of the semifinal match. Just the way it held it for a split second. Just saw Riske edge over to the left, went the other way. She loves that inside-in forehand. Tricky ball to handle.
Ms. Sabalenka challenged the call on the left service line. The ball was called in.
Great depth on that serve. Was it too much? Indeed, there was. Well left by Sabalenka.
30-40.
The challenge could be key in this game. Break chance for Sabalenka. And she does break for 3-1.
Sabalenka leads 3-1.
It's a confident looking Sabalenka now. Just missing that forehand. Interesting to note the way she broke in the last game. She played the very patient stuff for the most part, Sabalenka, speaking about the progression in her game and, you know, not trying to overhit. Shot selection was good. In that way, I wonder if you can make the comparison to somebody like Naomi Osaka, who a couple of seasons ago, again, she was somebody who would try to go for the big shots, maybe in difficult positions in the rally. And she's talked about that, how she's gotten better in the shot selection. Cheeky little finish from Sabalenka.
40-15.
Who was the only player to take a set off Osaka at the U.S. Open last year. That was a dramatic contest. Slightly missing. On the return was Riske. Are we headed to a third set in this final? Perhaps so, because it's Sabalenka who leads in the second, 4-1. A 4-1 deficit for Alison Riske in the second set, but just the one break separating the players. got into tennis through her dad. Her dad was a real tennis fan, Riske. Hoping to keep it close by holding in this game. Her dad, Al, used to work for the U.S. Secret Service and the FBI. Had the option to go to university, did Riske at Vanderbilt, where her sister played, Sarah, but in the end chose to go pro. Said that she was opting actually to go there, but then her parents kind of said, okay, got this chance to turn pro, wanted to go that route, and she did take it. Looks like she just made a late decision to play that type of shot, not knowing what to do on that ball from Sabalenka. Her sister, Sarah, actually coached her for a while on the tour. Some venom. Extra from Sabalenka. Probably a yard inside the baseline, so had the angle, created the angle by where she was. A break point saved. With ace number 3.
Advantage, Sabalenka.
Second opportunity for Sabalenka in this game. Was looking for the ace in a similar spot. Riske missing it long. Keeping that forehand pass low, making it difficult on the volley for Sabalenka.
Advantage, Sabalenka.
His pressure continues on Riske. Change of direction on the serve from Riske. Going down the tee instead of out wide on the ad side. In the first set, Riske winning nearly 70% of her second serve points. In this set, 33%. And she made sure to get the first serve in play there. lucky return from Sabalenka. Maybe she didn't expect that ball to get back over the net from Riske. Excellent chase there. Oh, with so much of the court to work with, Sabalenka. Same time, maybe she didn't want to go straight at Riske. So how big is that hole going to be for Riske? Let's see if there are any after effects in this game for Sabalenka.
Sabalenka leads 4-2.
New balls for Sabalenka. Well, that's a good start for her. We've already seen in this match how not converting a break chance can lead to issues in the next game. A laser of a forehand up the line from Riske. She was there to pick it off. Second time trying the drop in this match, Sabalenka, and second time Riske is the one who wins the point. Oh, how she would have loved Riske with that ball just to be on the line to make Sabalenka hit an extra ball. Especially in this game when it looks like Sabalenka has just dropped a little bit. What a great point she played, Sabalenka. Riske did very little wrong, and the pickup straight away off the return was special from Sabalenka, as was the final forehand. Right on the line, that serve. He comes out of that game, Sabalenka.
Sabalenka leads 5-2.
5-2 in the second. Serving to stay in this second set now is Alison Riske, down 5-2.
Love 18.
Went big on that second serve, perhaps a function of the fact that Sabalenka has really ripped some second serve returns in this set. Potentially 2 points away from forcing a decider. Too good. It wasn't the worst first serve from Riske. Return spot on from Sabalenka. 2 set points. When she's been given time on those passing shots, she's connected Riske. Still a difficult chance because it was a looping ball. She's probably hitting that forehand, what, 2 or 3 yards behind the baseline. First one saved. I think her return went long. Can you challenge that? If the return was good. Now that return was a straight for sure.
Yes.
Up a break in this set, but she's had opportunities to get the double break, Sabalenka. One for 7 on break chances in this set. A little tick off the top of the net.
Advantage.
So the ball slowing down. Just couldn't get up there in time, Sabalenka. Saves the set points. He'll be happy with that.
Sabalenka leads 5-3.
So even if Sabalenka is able to hold in this situation, Riske would start serving the third set. That could be big, considering a scoreboard pressure if they keep going along. One serve. But first things first, she needs to hold to get to a third set, Sabalenka.
15.
The return from Riske.
30.
So deep. There was no carryover last time around after she missed out on the break chances, Sabalenka. This game, different. Not only a break, but it's a break to love to stay in the second set. 5-4.
Sabalenka leads 5-4.
Still in this second set is Alison Riske after breaking back. But this is a so tricky position for her. Even trickier now after dropping the first point. A stunning strike from Riske. And you have to say it's even more impressive considering the score. Down love 15, serving to stay in a set. How costly will that double fault be? Second time where a big backhand down the line has worked the treat for Riske. That's an excellent second serve from Riske.
40-30.
With the spin out wide. Sabalenka having to lunge. And Riske has got out of it again. Didn't have to face any set points there, but was behind 15-30.
5 games over.
Five apiece. Oh, what a volley that was. And even she had to smile at that. Riske.
Loving me.
Was given the code violation there by the chair umpire. Wears her heart on her sleeve on the court. Sabalenka. A roar there. Good response. Let's have that tattoo of a tiger on her arm. So the roar is appropriate. Huge point. And Sabalenka with a 1-2 punch.
40-50.
A big serve. So she was able to channel that frustration, Sabalenka,
has requested your coach.
and moves up in front once again, 6-5.
Sabalenka leads 6 games to 5.
Да, все в прошлом.
Мы его собираем, по какой-то причине оно просто где-то...
Окей. Поменьше отвлекайся на то, что мы прекрасно знаем, отвлекает. Концентрируйся на том, что можешь. После розыгрыша отдышись. Подумай, что ты хочешь сделать. Тебе надо заставить себя, вот эти очки, просто заставь себя сделать все, что в твоих силах. Не экономь энергию. Не жди, пока она где-то что-то подвалит. Просто все делай сама. Заранее, перед розыгрышем, просто подумай, что ты хочешь делать, куда ты хочешь сыграть. Когда ты играешь с траекторией повыше, если у тебя получается, это делает такой дискомфорт. Сразу она тебе не будет ошибаться, но со временем, где-то 3-4, она тебя начинает чуть покороче. Но опять, заставь себя до конца доигрывать эти розыгрыши. Не жди ошибки. Должна заслужить это. Если просто так выиграешь, когда человек просто сам все раздает, ну, так неинтересно.
Я думаю, надо помочь ему самой раздавить, чтобы потом...
Ну, неважно. То, что ты сделал в прошлом, было в прошлом. Давай, поехали.
Bubbling up very nicely this final Alison Riske serving to stay in the second set for a second time. Coach was out for a second time. Kirstenov speaking to Sabalenka. She'll be hoping it pays instant dividends in this game. Riske not listed as having a coach this week. Billy Heiser is her coach. Wow, she was throwing everything at Riske. The defending was there. But in the end, too much from Sabalenka. Well, she'll be, or she was disappointed missing that Sabalenka, but let's say tip of the cap there to Riske. I think she did enough on that serve. Good authoritative hitting from Riske.
40-15.
He's now based close to the big USTA facility in Orlando, or in Lake Nona, which is near Orlando. She lives in Orlando now, does Riske. And Coach Heiser nearby, not too far away in Tampa. What a response this has been from Alison Riske in the second set.
6 games over, second set tiebreak. Each player is now receiving one additional challenge.
4-1, had to save a handful of break chances, saving 2 more set points on serve. And holding firm once again. Second set tiebreak.
Zero, Sabalenka.
These types of pressure situations, pressure moments, something Sabalenka excelled at so well in 2018. Yeah. The drive volley and well, finding its way to Riske inadvertently into the body. An apology from the Belarusian. Third most tiebreak wins for Sabalenka last season. 13. Or tie for second, pardon me, with Gavrilova. Yep, just missing that one. Again, because the serve from Riske.
Sabalenka.
Good spots today from Riske. Yulia Gerges led the way in tiebreak victories with 14.
1, Sabalenka.
Taking the pace off, coming around the side of the ball to get that spin, Sabalenka. Still with good pace, however. A difficult chance because it was a very good love from Sabalenka.
Sabalenka.
And a very good pickup also. Perhaps off that pickup, Riske will feel like she should have put the ball away. Four-one.
4-2, Sabalenka.
At the change of ends, 4-2 instead of 5-1, which has a completely different look and feel to it. Right on the line.
Riske telling the call on the left baseline. The ball was called in.
She's challenging, but by the expression there in her face, it seemed like, okay, I'm going to challenge anyway. I think the ball was good, and it was good.
5-2, Sabalenka. Ms. Riske has 3 challenges remaining.
2 serves to come now for Sabalenka. Try and close out the set.
Fault.
Call coming from the chair. Sabalenka not opting to challenge there. Good use of the slice from Sabalenka.
6-2.
On the defense.
Sabalenka.
Able to keep the point going. Third set point, this one on her own serve. We are going to a decider in this final in Shenzhen. Sabalenka had chances to close out the set earlier. In the end, gets it done in the tiebreak.
serving.
A thriller. This final in Shenzhen has
Final
been.
set. Riske to serve.
It is Alison Riske who will start set number 3. This after receiving to begin the previous 2 sets. The winner of this one will be the first winner of the new season. Mixed in those types of balls, which has had the opportunity. Looping balls. And with some success, Sabalenka. Making her second appearance in Shenzhen. Made the quarterfinals 12 months ago, where she was beaten by the eventual champion, Simona Halep. She's bidding to become the champion this year, Sabalenka, and if she breaks in this opening game, the chances would increase. 8 wins against the top 10 last season, won 7 of her last 8. But Halep was the player beat her twice in 2018, also in Cincinnati. It was a good volley from Sabalenka, and there's the break.
First game, finals.
She invested so much into that second set. Both players did, but Riske, having gotten from 2-5 down to the tiebreak, so close to victory, was not able to pull it out. +4 winners done for Sabalenka came out flying in that second set. A few more errors from Riske, but a lot of those errors coming early stages of the second set.
15 left.
This 3-set territory, nothing new for Sabalenka based on last season. Played the most 3-setters. Didn't catch that cleanly. But she'll take it, Sabalenka.
30.
throat of the racket, it looked like. 29 3 sets she played. Won a lot of them. Led the tour in those 3-set wins. 21. But she said coming into the new season, she felt very, very fresh, ready to go. Good shape on that forehand.
New balls, please. 换球，谢谢。
2-love in his final set to Sabalenka.
Sabalenka leads 2 games to none.
How Riske got into tennis. Her dad was a big tennis fan for Sabalenka. Dad also instrumental. She said one day they were out just driving around, saw some tennis courts, figured let's try that. And that's how it all began for Sabalenka.
Love 15.
Riske willing herself on. She knows the importance of this game. Realistically, can ill afford to get broken and fall behind 2 breaks. In danger now.
15-13.
First serve has been important for Riske in this match when it's gone in, winning almost 70% of those points. On the second serve, it's Sabalenka who takes it. And she did a fair bit of that in the second set. Chance now for a double break advantage. It is now 2 breaks to the good for Aryna Sabalenka.
Sabalenka leads 3 games to none.
And she is looking good now. This third Serving now with a 2-break lead in this final set is Aryna Sabalenka.
Love 15.
And this struck the forehand of the previous point, lifting a little bit early. Sabalenka. No problems. Comes right back with the ace. Number 5.
$15-30.
See a lot of that type of return nowadays, hard down the middle. They're trying to force an error or probably a shorter ball. They can attack on the next ball. And just what she did there, Riske.
15-14.
Riske is able to get one of the breaks back.
Sabalenka leads 3-1.
So getting more joy on her first serve, able to step in, move inside the court, Sabalenka.
15-9.
One fewer they ace than Sabalenka. 4 now for Riske. They've taken turns, certainly going after those returns. And just seeing Sabalenka crunch a return, just forcing Riske to go for a little bit more on that second serve. The double came. 4 aces and 4 doubles for the American. Just off the line. And no challenge from Sabalenka.
30. Well defended by Riske. Game Riske.
Very much back into this third set is Alison Riske.
Sabalenka
Frustrated
leads
look on the
3
face of
games to 2.
Sabalenka, but she still has the break lead at 3. She's just been pegged back in this third set, Aryna Sabalenka. And drops the first point here.
Love 15.
Due to play in Sydney next week is Sabalenka. As the players build towards the Australian Open. Oh, what a second serve that was. Too good from Sabalenka. Going with a kick, getting it up high. Riske was entered in Hobart, has pulled out. Starting a change of schedule.
30-15.
The first serves helping Sabalenka in this game. And there was another good first serve.
40-30.
She will improve and get better, and the good thing is the willingness to always go forward, play volleys or half volleys. She was just too far behind in the court, they're right on the service line. But there's the response from the top seed.
Sabalenka leads 4-2.
She wanted to stabilize after losing those 2 consecutive games and has done that for 4-2. Crowd was impressed with that return. 60 winners in total. 2 matches today, Sabalenka. Really sensational margins on the forehand and hitting this backhand cross court, just crushing it.
Oh. 15-30.
Riske was able to get from 2-5 in the second set to force a tie break, but if she falls behind 5-2 in this third set, it won't be too much to ask of the American. Tursunov hoping his charge can get the break in this situation. And the chance is better now for Sabalenka, given it's a second serve on the way. Well, maybe not.
30-40.
A gutsy second serve. Well, that point was played on her terms, Riske. So, okay, I'm going to go big. I'm going to go big on that second serve. If I hit the double fault, no matter.
Oh.
And another good serve from Riske. This is a great fight from Riske. Three serves in succession.
Right center service line. The ball was going in. Advantage Riske.
That's a good save by Riske.
Sabalenka leads 4-3.
And limits it to just the one break in the third.
2 challenges remaining.
Nearing the conclusion of this final in Shenzhen. Deep end indeed of the third set. Sabalenka serving 4-3. They've gone back and forth. Has been a great spectacle, this one in Shenzhen. Second straight season where it's been a three-setter in the final. Last year, Halep beating Siniakova 6-1, 2-6, 6-love. She was not cut off by the change of pace from Sabalenka. That final last year having to be played indoors because of the weather. Good kick on that serve from Sabalenka. What a point! Could be the point of the match. Sabalenka also applauded, as do the fans. On the back foot, most of that rally, Alison Riske. Sabalenka unable to do a lot with that overhead, and Riske was there to put it past the top seed. She is coming on now, Alison Riske. 30-40. A good disguise on those ground strokes as well from Riske as ever. They're taking turns, hitting winners. And on the break point too from Sabalenka. Well, starting with a serve again. Excellent first serve, going into the body. Riske doing well just to get the return back in play. Finished off with the forehand. Well, that was a splendid game by both players. And in the end, it is Sabalenka who takes it
Sabalenka leads
to get closer to victory. Quite the honor roll from the winners in Shenzhen. Li Na, two-time champion. Simona Halep, two-time champion. Agnieszka Radwanska and Katarina Siniakova, 2017, who was an excellent junior player, Siniakova.
Love 15.
She opted to play in Brisbane this week, Siniakova. I think both players, now they might be back next year, 12 months from now. Riske having great success in Shenzhen. And a few other tournaments where it seems like she's had consistent success. Nuremberg making the final, first clay court final after getting to the quarters the year before. Tianjin, a couple of finals. And we know she's a very good grass court player. Had success in Birmingham. That was where she made her breakthrough in 2010.
50-30.
She has done a fine job. Second set, when she was behind in the score, kept coming back. Riske, same thing in this third set, saving break chances, keeping it close. Once again, she has to rally. 15-30. Oh, look where those balls are landing from Sabalenka. Lasers. 2 championship points for the top seed. I suspected she'd save that one, Riske.
30-40.
Yes, she's been playing those points so well. And behind in the score, but match point number 2. Both of them have been saved. She says, brings up the third match point. A little hop for the exclamation mark. Sabalenka came into Shenzhen as the top seed, and she has delivered, winning her 3rd career title by defeating Alison Riske 4-6, 7-6, 6-3. She is a winner in Shenzhen to begin 2019. And she could be back in Shenzhen at the end of the year in the WTA finals.
The champion of 2019 Shenzhen Open. 好朋友们，请大家不要走
Great
远，一会儿我们
exchange
马
at
上
the
在这
net
儿进
between the
行的
players.
是
What a final that was! The first final of the season, and hey, it was a beauty.
我们还会有双打的比赛。So
coming in as a younger player, 20 years old, having that pressure, you know, being the top seed. And just continues to grow and build. Sabalenka with the coach, Tursunov.
基本上我们还会跟郭亚军先进行一番简短的交谈。今天中银球场会有很多的活动。So be sure to be with us. Don't go away.
Big smiles from Sabalenka.
Interviews with the players.
Fantastic final. Really a fantastic final.
Ceremony. And then we'll also have the women's doubles final to be unfolded.
third title for Sabalenka, adding to those in Wuhan and New Haven. Riske certainly played her part. This was a tremendous contest, and she would love, obviously, to come in and win this title on her third attempt. But yeah, she played well. She played very well in this final against somebody like a Sabalenka. This has got to give Riske so much confidence going into the Australian Open for the rest of the year. Pulling out that tiebreak. It's okay. Yeah, there's one.
Alison Riske 呢来跟我们交谈一番。Alison, would you be so kind as to join us? 女士们、先生们，我们把掌声再次送给 Alison， 我们的亚军得主 ，a runner-up of the tournament. Alison, a job well done actually. The whole week has been very, very memorable to you, even though towards the very end you fell short. However, I'm sure Shenzhen means a lot to you also. Really, this week has been amazing to you. What do you make of it?
Yes, gosh. Well, first of all, congratulations to Aryna, to Aryna on an awesome week. But mostly even just for the past year you've done, you know, you have an amazing career ahead of you as well. So congratulations. I love Shenzhen. I hope to be back many years. It holds a special place in my heart. I think it's home to most of my finals on tour, so it's definitely a special place. And I can't thank the fans enough for being here for us, for supporting me. And, you know, it really means a lot. And even though I have no one here with me this week, I feel like I have a ton of support, which is always special.
Absolutely. We look forward to you coming back for many more occasions, really. 刚才大家也听到了，李斯克表示，首先呢是把赞美之词呢是送给了最终的冠军得主萨巴伦卡。他认为在过去的一年里，萨巴伦卡都是有优异的表现，今天获得这样的荣誉呢是实至名归。同时呢，他也是表示深圳对他来说呢意味深长，尤其他把深圳当家一样，经常是把他作为第一个一年的赛事呢来到这儿参加比赛。他说似乎呢还是有些运气不佳，每次来到这儿打决赛的时候总是呢是功亏一篑。但是还是对他自己来说呢，深圳意味着很有这样的一种特殊情感的地方。他希望期待有更多的机会来深圳参加比赛。我们把掌声再次送给 Alison， 好不好？ Well, Alison, you know, people, as you mentioned, really love you, and I'm sure we look forward to your coming back here on many more occasions down the line. What do you make of it?
Yes, I can only hope so that my career allows me to be back here many years. I do love it here. Thank you to everyone that played a role, the tournament director, the supervisors, ball kids, umpires, all the sponsors as well. We're so grateful for everyone's help, and I definitely hope to be back many years, and hopefully you guys keep coming out too.
All right, thank you very much. 听见了没有？他会有很多的机会继续的来深圳参加比赛。他也把我们的赞美之词是给了赞助商，给了组委会，给了所有的志愿者等等。期待有更多机会来这儿参加更多的比赛。 Thank you, Alison. Thank you very much indeed. Once again, congratulations. 现在我们要请冠军来发表他的感言。Now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the tournament, Aryna Sabalenka. All right, let's just wait for the signal to be ready. All right, Aryna, a job truly well done. Congratulations on your winning the title here. This is actually your second visit to Shenzhen. However, you really impressed everybody from last year's quarterfinalist to this year's champion. You must have a lot to share with us. The floor is yours.
Yeah, Alison, thank you for this final. It's been a tough day for us. And I mean, this backhand down the line, it makes me so angry in you. I mean, you need to teach me how to do this. I mean, it's unbelievable.
大家听到没有？他首先也是感谢 Alison 为大家一起呢跟他送上了这么精彩的比赛，而且他认为 Alison 打得相当不错，尤其他反手那条直线像直尺一般，确实很了不起。但是 Alison 说，最终的冠军还是你。All right, continue, please.
Yeah, and of course, thank you everyone to come in and support me, and yeah, thank you so much. And especially that guy who was screaming all the time. Yes,
which one?
Yes. That one.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. You make me come back in the game. Thanks.
That's a
萨巴伦克
wristband.
也是感谢大家对他的支持，这么多热情的观众，他感动，尤其是那位男士的时候，真的是不遗余力的支持他，他也是表示感谢。
And coach, thanks for everything. I mean, good job.
当然，他也感谢他的教练为他付出的辛勤的努力。
And of course, I like to be in Shenzhen, especially in China. Everyone knows that I do well here.
You certainly did.
Hopefully, I will continue to do well here. And I would like to say thank you to all sponsors, to all ball boys. I've been nice to them. And referees, supervisor, director of the tournament. I mean, everyone, thank you so much. Without you, we couldn't make this tournament. Thanks.
Thank you. We're happy to have you here. 萨巴伦卡也是感谢大家的支持，他也是表示喜欢中国，喜欢深圳，在深圳的表现也相当不错，大家也看到了成绩。他也是感谢组委会，感谢我们的志愿者、球童等等所有相关人员为我们赛事付出的辛勤的努力和劳动。我们再次的把掌声送给我们的冠军。Again, congratulations, Aryna. A job well done. All right, please be seated. Now we're going to kick off the prize-giving ceremony in just a few seconds. 好，我们的转场活动已经是准备就绪，现在我们就开启2019深圳公开赛的单打颁奖典礼。
And then Sabalenka coming through. It's a continuation of her season in 2018. WTA supervisor there.
手中会有
in the background.
签名的奖球，我们请他先送上看台，部分奖品。这是5份新年大礼。
They all want one of those tennis balls. They really get into their tennis. This crowd made for a really good atmosphere this week, and really share program noted that.
这个5份奖品呢，大家可以到我们场外的信息台去兑换新年的礼物。来自我们的冠军萨巴伦卡。All right, 3 more to go， 还有3支，2支。And one last one， 最后一支。啊，还有2支吗？手上这个应该是最后一支，还有1支啊。谁想要 ？Who wants it? Thank you。好，我们祝贺我们的获奖观众。Thank you。
Victory for the 20-year-old from Minsk.
中共深圳市龙岗区委常委、宣传部部长吴庚祥先生 ，Mr. 吴庚祥 ，Standing Committee Member of Longgang District, Director of Publicity of Longgang District of Shenzhen.